today. At least they do have some snow there.
I know. I love the skijoring. I think I'm going to have to add that to my bucket list to do at least once because it just looks so cool. But we wouldn't be able to do any skijoring down here based on the snowfall we got in Portland today.
Yeah, not a big addition.
Half an inch, but that's all we've gotten for the month of February so far. So it doesn't feel too much like winter out there in terms of snowfall, but it was certainly chilly, especially with those gusty winds out there this afternoon. We did start to see some breaks in the clouds later in the day here. I also wanted to show you can sort of see a little bit of the circulation of that low pressure system there on the clouds. I think it looks pretty cool. And now this will set us up for a pretty decent weekend, but we will have a couple of snow showers coming in for tomorrow. And that's because of a system right now coming through the Ohio Valley. Now this system is going to stay safely to our south, so we're not going to get any big impacts from it. But I do think on the northern edge of the system, we could see a couple snow showers come through, especially in New Hampshire and in western Maine throughout the day on Saturday late in the afternoon. But low temperatures for tonight going to be about average for this time of year, getting into the upper teens closer to the coast, but some single digits up in northern Maine. And the wind will start to calm down a little bit, but it's still going to feel pretty cold overnight tonight. So now in the hour-by-hour forecast, we are going to start to increase our cloud cover as that system approaches from the south. Now we aren't, like I said, going to get any precipitation, really accumulation from that system, but a couple of snow showers are possible late in the afternoon. You can kind of see that there up through New Hampshire and the northern mountains, some possible near the Bar Harbor area as well. This is Saturday around noon. If you don't get any of the snow showers, though, it's still going to be a pretty cloudy day, especially earlier in the morning. But it does set us up for a pretty nice day on Sunday. Going to start much chillier, though. Some low temperatures in the negatives possible up in northern Maine, so we'll have more sunshine on Sunday, but it is going to be significantly colder, especially late in the afternoon. But then we don't really have a lot of precipitation to worry about as we go later into next week, really until almost next Friday is the next system that we're watching. I do want to mention those Sunday and Monday especially, going to hold on to those gusty winds a little bit, so it'll make it feel colder than it actually is out there, especially on Monday. I would say wind gusts about 25 to 30 miles per hour late in the afternoon there. Now I wanted to show the upper air pattern because we're looking for these kind of green colors where we would see another system. But where we're in the yellows and oranges, that indicates a ridge of high pressure where we wouldn't see any precipitation. So right now it's on Tuesday, so let's set it in motion to see what we would look for next. And if you were looking at Maine, you might not have seen it really quick, but we took all the way to Friday in order to get another area of blue or an area of low pressure to be in our area. So really, as we go over the next week, we aren't going to see too much precipitation. And right now, this system for Friday is pretty far out, so we're going to have to keep watching it over the next few days to see what any kind of precipitation we would get for next Friday. Marine forecast sees 1 to 2 feet. We do have a small craft advisory in effect until 7 p.m., and that's for some gusty winds offshore. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, just a couple of snow showers throughout the day tomorrow, not really any accumulation, and then that sets us up for a chilly end to the weekend as well as starting next week. But Brian and Amanda, plenty of sunshine early next week, not a lot of precipitation to look at though, really until next Friday. And right now that's a little bit too far out for us to have a good handle on, but we'll keep a close eye on it.
Okay, we'll keep watching. Thank you, Dana.